Welcome back, beautiful, beloved souls. My name is Gem Stone. I'm a psychic medium and I am an author. On this channel, you will find content varies. I look at anything and everything to do with life and death, and I have a specific interest in consciousness. The last couple of weeks, though, I've been telling you of at least 20 or more names about jewellery scams. So that led me to wanting to do something bigger. So this title of this commentary are Scams Are Costing Billions, How Online Scammers Keep Reappearing. So I want to talk about something I've been investigating for quite a while now, because I think people need to understand just how enormous the problem of online scams has become. I started looking into a group of jewellery websites that were advertising incredible closing down sales. Jewellery supposedly worth hundreds of dollars was being given away, with customers only paying the postage shipping. The more I investigated, the more websites I found. And eventually, I realized this wasn't just about jewellery. It was part of a much bigger problem. Let's look at the numbers. In Australia, in 2025, that's last year, 481,523. That's 481, 253 scam reports were made, with 2.18 billion reported loss. In the United Kingdom, more than 4 million fraud cases were recorded in 2025, with 1.28 billion in reported losses. And in the United States, consumers submitted around 3 million fraud reports and reported 15.9 billion in losses. And remember, these are reported losses. The real figures are believed to be considerably higher because many people never report what happened to them. Then, so how does an online scam actually work? Let's explain the jewellery scam model. This is what my own investigation has found. Number one, you create a believable business. First, a beautiful website appears. It may have Australian-sounding names. It may claim to have been operating for decades. There may be photographs of a husband and wife, a family, or an elderly business owner. There is usually a personal story. 2, give you a reason to buy now. Then comes the reason you have to act immediately. They're retiring. Their husband has died. Their children don't want to continue the business. They're moving overseas. The business is closing on Friday. Everything must go. And then the deadline actually keeps moving. Number 3, they make the offer irresistible. Then comes the incredible offer. Jewellery supposedly worth $100, $200, or even $300 is suddenly free. You only pay shipping. 4. Build trust. They tell you the jewellery is handmade. They tell you it's made with genuine materials. They show photographs of apparently real people. They include glowing testimonials. They may have thousands of followers or advertisements appearing on major social media platforms. And then, but appearing in an ad doesn't mean a business has been endorsed or verified by Facebook, YouTube, or Pinterest. That's particularly important with what I've discovered. 5. The customer pays the shipping. And that's where the money starts coming in. You haven't been asked to pay $300. You've been asked for $40, $60, or $70 or $80 postage. That feels much safer. And because the supposed jewellery is free, you may think you're getting an extraordinary bargain. 6. Then the cycle can continue. What I have noticed is that some of these businesses disappear after accumulating large numbers of complaints, while very similar businesses subsequently appear. I don't yet have enough evidence to say that they are all operated by the same people. They may be different operators using the same business model, or some may be connected. That is something that needs investigation. I've now identified a growing list of apparently separate jewellery businesses using variations of this model. Harrison and James, Hawthorns, Faithful and Blessed, Olivia and Grace, Graceful Pure, Jeweller, that's Jula, Barakah, Barakh, Amara and Co, Evera, Evera, Luna and Soul, Aria Jules, Clara and Rose, Celeste and Marion, Elena Jewellery / Vintage, Faithful Blessed, John and Mary, Harold and Grace, Violet, Ethan and Lara. Some have already attracted consumer complaints. I would go to trustpilot.com before you buy anything, including jewellery, to see what other people have said. And interestingly, some of my investigation have found that before some of these companies were jewellery companies, they claimed to be clothing companies. Now, some have stories that appear extremely similar. Some appear to use similar photographs, language, and sale structure. But the question I'm trying to answer isn't simply, are these websites
I'm not
suspicious?
Quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't know why she was talking. So let me repeat that. The question I'm trying to answer isn't simply, are these websites suspicious? The more interesting question is, are these businesses connected, or are multiple scammers simply using the same template? And I'm going to add a final statistic. The FBI 2025 Internet Crime Complaint Center received 452,868 complaints involving cyber-enabled fraud and recorded $17.697 billion in losses. This is a different database from the FTC, so don't add the FBI's $17.7 billion to the FTC's $15.9 billion. They're overlapping related reporting systems, not separate piles of American victims, but it makes the scale very clear. The biggest mistake we can make is thinking a scam is only a scam when someone loses thousands of dollars. These businesses aren't built around thousands, perhaps millions. So these businesses are built around thousands, perhaps millions of very small transactions. And when you multiply a $50 or $70 payment by thousands of people, suddenly you're talking about a very serious amount of money. So, if you've seen one of these advertisements, don't just scroll past it. Stop. Look at the story. Look at the website. Search for the company. Search for complaints. And if you think it's fraudulent, report it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. This will be, I think, the end of the scam videos. So it's not just jewelry. There's all sorts of scams. Please, if you're feeling generous, share my video, share awareness. It's an awful lot of money to use. So people, like I said with the jewelry scams, we're not talking where they paid hundreds of dollars. In fact, when I fell for it through Harrison and James, I bought 3 pieces. Each piece was over $300 and I only paid $67 shipping. So it's not much. That's why they get you. All right. If you're going to drop a comment, do so respectfully and share. Do you know of any other scam fraud? All right, please be kind to each other. Smile at a stranger. You might just save a life. Take care of yourselves because you matter. Love, light, and blessings. And when I come back, eventually, I will be doing my normal content, not this scam stuff. But yes, please spread awareness online. Thank you. Bye.